think we're going to make this a little bit more complicated here. I mean, it's nice to do stuff like this. You don't want your buildings to all be rectangles. The more like weird angles and stuff you can get in there, the better. Especially in this very, you know, kind of minimalist, modernist kind of style. A lot of the interest from a building in a minimalist style comes from just the mass, really, where you put the, you know, how it's shaped. Which I believe you would call massing in, you know, actually, I don't know. I'm no expert. I'm an interested an avid amateur, not an expert in any of this kind of stuff. Architecture. I've had a long fascination with it though, so you know, you pick up things that way. We're gonna have to, I mean, it's probably not going to be this floor in here either. I think we'll, I mean, all this here doesn't even need to exist. This floor in here, so I don't know. Let's just grab the floor that's actually visible for now. Ignore the rest. That bit there is going to cause a slight issue. We could go with the tiles in here. Our classic indoor tiles. Although they're not the same color. And what if we have like bands of white and grey? That's alright, isn't it? Dang. Okay. I know what we'll do. I mean, all the floor inside here should be part of a different group to that floor outside anyway. So it's 619. Nice. That's nice times 100. Very nice. Now let's just grab... I do like the idea that there'll be a bit of a route down this way as well. So you can go up here, or you can continue along down here towards some other thing. We'll have to have, yeah, we'll have to have some more like ways to view into this little area too, along here and stuff. Though obviously this is the main spot we're looking at. Oh. I think we'll probably need to put up some like sunshades or something around here. Maybe like a big sunshade all the way over this whole section. Might be too big. It's probably have to be like a couple of them. I think one would just be too long. Great. And now grab this and boop. There we go. Lovely. And I guess that's going to cause us problems, isn't it? There's no like half floor pieces there. There's this though. So we just need to use the half wall piece as a floor. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough. We'll have to change to that. Good enough, eh? Pardon me. We'll probably have a little bit of staff structure down here as well. Will come later. So for now, I'll just build this wall along here. Can we just do that? I think we should be able to, right? Should be able to like select that and that and just go bam, 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 bam. But I think it's like weirdly raised it up. Yeah, it has. I don't know why it's done that to me. But easily fixed. It's a tiny little gap there. Which we need to sort out. You know what could sort that out though? Moving this ever so slightly this way. Okay. Good. And how's that look? Just need to extend this guy out a little bit. Let's make him really small first, then we make him big. It's more of a challenge that way. That way I can prove my skill at making a guy big. When you are making a guy big, you want to, you want to be precise about it, don't you? You want to have good control. What if we just use this guy? I'm gonna have to, I don't know which one It's going to be on, not that one, not that one, that one. Okay. Huh? Is that? Ah, okay. I see. Oh, why is it? Why is it all wrong? For a good reason. Hmm. So that covers up a little bit of that, and then we need another even smaller little guy, like here, slightly below that, so that it doesn't Z fight with it, but only ever so slightly below, because there we go, and in a little bit, in a little bit more, and a little bit more, just a tad further. There we go. Now nothing's sticking out. Right, I think that's covered up enough of that we can just have a little like garden box or something there. We can fit something on the ground there that will cover up that. I might just I always like these things. They do a good job of just kind of covering stuff up. I want it to be the same color as these ones, ideally. So we're like continuing that into here. Well, it looks like it was already almost exactly the same color as those. You know what? Huh, I thought I rotated you. Apparently not well enough. So I like to do it like this, where you just get so each texture is just behind the one behind it. And I suppose we use little one by one. Why is it like that? Nice. Okay, so that's done. And the other side. almost perfect. Nice. There we go. I'll put something on there. I don't know what exactly, but maybe have some like lights up here for a sign up on here or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe a little information screen or something like that. Park map, that kind of thing. Maybe not a park map. It's more of like a thoroughfare. There's probably just some kind of bit of scenery. Like some of these where are they in here? Yeah, or some of this stuff. Some Halloween themed things for some reason. Probably not. Probably one of these guys. No, I blue balled myself. It's been so long since I blue balled myself. What a fool. What a fool I am to have done it again. Is that just like a rhino? Elasmotherium. It's a mammal. Some kind, I guess. Must be one of the Pleistocene animals. I mean, maybe this is the direction towards the Pleistocene stuff. Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. Pleistocene corner and dinosaur for this rest of this, and I think this corner over here is probably just going to be backstage kind of stuff, maybe, if I do anything there at all. I don't see any reason we should try to fill up the entire park. In fact, I see many reasons we shouldn't try to fill up the entire park, including for my sanity and also because the edges of the map look real dumb. So this will be a sign pointing towards the Pleistocene quarter. To split this from the group, actually. We need a just a cube. Nope, that doesn't work. You know what we do need. Where is it under structural elements? I think. Nope. Building accessories. Yeah. Square. Opaque glass. Oh, why does it put it down there? What if I put it here? Then it puts it at the wrong angle, but at least it's in the right spot. There we go. I might just break this whole bit out of here and put it in its own group. There we go. What color will I make this? Quite a fine color, isn't it? Then the mammoth can be black. I don't know about the black mammoth. Let's not have the black mammoth. Just make it like this kind of grey color. I don't know. Then we need letters. Alphabet. We're gonna need this to be tiny to fit the word Pleistocene in, aren't we? What the fun fonts are there? I think we can go in and change the font after writing the thing, right? Most of these fonts just look too cartoony for my tastes. Pleistocene. Now I need to hope that I remember how to spell Pleistocene. What should we call it? The Pleistocene quarter? The Pleistocene. The only word I can think of is quarter. I'm gonna need my thesaurus to think up another word for quarter. What the fuck? Oops, something went wrong. Oh my god. Thesaurus.com is broken. It loads the page for a second and then oops, something went wrong. It's probably like an ad block thing, an anti-ad block thing. No, it's not an ad block thing. Okay. That's surprising. Like district section sector, the Pleistocene sector. I need to think of synonyms myself. Pleistocene zone. The Pleistozone. Place. I don't know. Did I already put down the I? Yeah. I don't really like this font. I'm gonna change it. Plaistoland. Plaisto? Is it Plaisto or Plaisto? I mean, EI is A in most languages, but in English, because we're dumb in English, it's probably I. I mean, it's also I in German, so it's not only English, right? Where we pronounce EI weird. Actually, it might be E. In English, EI is often E'd as well. Pleistocene? 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 Maybe Pleistocene? Yeah, why can't geologists just call it something else? Plaistoland. Let's call it Plaistoland. Plaistoland. I feel like Pleistozone. Pleistozone works because it sounds similar to Pleistocene or Pleistocene. Pleistozone. Now we need an arrow. Unfortunately, the game does not actually include an arrow at all, which is kind of insane. That like in the sign category, there's no arrow. They have like all these stupid fucking like cats and like a cat with a pumpkin, but they don't have an arrow. That seems nuts. The Pleistozone. Let's change the font. Now that we've got the whole word written out, it'll be easier to see what fonts might look okay. Maybe it is a bit silly and cartoony, but call it the Pleistozone. already sounds pretty silly, doesn't it? So maybe we just go with this font. The kerning is, different on every font though, so obviously after changing the font, you need to adjust the letter spacing as well. Then we just have an arrow pointing that way. The place to zone. This guy needs to change color. What if it's yellow or orange? That really stands out against the kind of tealy kind of color that we got on here. Maybe it stands out too much though. Or maybe it doesn't stand out enough. The place to zone. How are we gonna do an arrow? Not with the tropical font, we're not. I think we just use my favorite font. Actually, probably best to do it with these modular pieces, which unfortunately means, because the modular pieces, for whatever reason, well, the basic pieces don't like to stick to the same grid as the sign pieces. So if you copy a sign piece, then the game doesn't like it. And this guy. Huh. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Just gotta do this. Place the zone that way. I'm not sure if place the zone. Oh, check this out, right? Figure out there's a key to hide the UI. I don't know if we'll keep the name whoop, that's not the right key. I don't know if we'll keep the name place to zone or place to zone, but for now that's fine. I think I'm gonna make this guy a little bit longer. I suppose it's already centered, so we don't want to move it or become uncentered. Place to zone. Place to zone. And then this can just have some little like spotlights on it. There's no like good spotlight model, unfortunately. So you just have to kind of, I mean, I generally have been using this one as like a spotlight because it's the closest in look to what you would think a spotlight would look like. then you have to build your own little housing for it. Or I could just do that, I guess. Just stack two on top of each other. Nope, not that one. It's the ones either side of it. I feel like they're a bit big, but maybe it's fine. Maybe it's just that they need to be tilted a little more that way.